All right, humans, here we have a Reno Warrior deck. It's using funny new synergies. So we got this Unleash Crocless card that gives you 10 armor and gives you 2 beasts for your opponent, which has a ton of synergy with other warrior cards. So we have like Brawl and Dry Whisker, Armor, and the new Glory card that all care, like it matters if your opponent has more minions, right? It also has insane synergy with Sanitize and Shield Shatter. So that's like the big upgrade that this deck got. I am not running the like Lava Gorger, Ceaseless Expanse, Wombo, gain 125 armor combo. I know it's popular and maybe it's one of the better things the deck does, but I think it's like clunky and I don't think we need it, especially now that like Holy Wrath isn't a thing anymore. So I'm trying it without it. So toughy. No, this is already in my hands. We don't need this. And that'll be good, because if it go... Sorry, if we find Finley, then... If we find Finley, then it'll be there on the bottom to get this back. Yeah. I feel like Warrior got very exciting warrior cards this time around. I'm into it. They're not all that showy. Like Logosh was showy, I guess, but it's also bad. But like all the cards it got were like control tools that I like for warriors. So like Chronolord Epoch, that's sick. I love running cards like this. Glory is sick. The draw 2 cards but cost 1 less for each one your opponent's running. It's like really cool stuff. I miss playing N'Zoth so much. What my favorite thing about Twist was getting to play so much old Control Warrior again. It's so cool. Gross order, but probably didn't matter. That's my guess. I think I'll clear. Opponent's like already out of gas. I imagine we win from here. I would guess, unless I suck, which I might.
Reporting for duty.
I would draw 4 cards. This isn't a lot of value, especially considering we already have Bran up. Yeah, I really don't want to do it. And I can just drop this to not overdraw. We'll save it.
Do you have this in a bigger size?
Ooh, there's that. Except that Finley is no longer relevant, right? Now that we have Bran, Finley's nothing. Or now that Bran is online, rather. Which I guess was always going to be the case, right? Like, I would have had to be desperately fishing for something in order to... Finley away the Bran. Okay. Doesn't this just win? Now they don't even have anything for Myrmidon if they draw it. Oh? Let's see, they've played 2 Aldors and a weapon. And 2 weapons. Alright, so they're like... Why weren't they... I guess they just didn't have it in hand. I'm dumb. Yeah, alright, they're fine. Uh-huh.
The plane of water shall fall to us.
There's the old Myrmidon. Wow. We're gonna gain so much armor, chat. Ooh. This first. Ping, ping, ping. That's still fine. Yeah, who needs Ceaseless Expanse? Look at all the armor we have. Wow.
The sun
Ugh.
shines for me.
The plane of water shall fall to us.
Even if they did cold feet us again somehow, like cold feet and rebuke or whatever, we still have 2 charges on this, and I could ping off the... that. Well, unless they buff that too. Chronolord is actually just going to break their spirit, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure it's just like gonna ruin everything. They're like, yeah, look at all this delicious spaghetti that I'm cooking up. Unfortunately, your spaghetti's gross and destined to fail, apparently.
My hand is totally full.
My hand is totally full. My hand is like totally full of bungus. Do I keep the Zephrys? I feel like you always keep Zephrys. If I'm planning to Needle Rock Totem anyway, it's a little awkward. Eh. He's Iliax.
I see you've brought guests.
Wow. Playing a deck like this, I find myself actually excited to queue up some Hearthstone. Been a little down on it lately. But yeah, I don't know, I like Reno Warrior. I just like Control Warrior, you know. With like past few sets, Warrior, like Reno Warrior has felt more like a Control Warrior deck and less like a Renathal pile, you know what I mean? We're getting enough like of its clear and armor synergies, like similar cards. It doesn't feel like a bunch of one-ofs. It feels like a lot of, there is like a coherent clearing strategy in there. All right, so it's this deck. I saw some of the Reno Warrior lists. They're running the little dude that copies your opponent's mana. It's pretty funny. Do you think he'd give me Wild Growth here? On 5. We'll try it. Yeah, I think he'd be more likely to give it to me if I only had 2 mana left, but I didn't have a way to make that happen.
Relaxation for all, and all thanks to me.
Why doesn't my opponent ever draw like something stupid? Like a wild growth or a trail mix or something right after they do this. It's really funny that Astral Communion is finally a good deck. What do we got? What we got? What do we got? Not the Brew Mother. I don't know, maybe I'll mess up and attack into it.
Do try to keep yourselves alive.
That's not a carrier. Alright, thank goodness for Reno Lone Ranger here. Whee!
Looking for a standoff? It's against me.
No value for you. Carrier has arrived.
Nightmares are never forgotten.
Uh-oh. What do I need this to be? I guess the rogue one would be fine. Ooh, they're not gonna give me any information, huh? It's fair, I guess. Would like to do this.
It's so crazy. It just might work.
I think this is just the safest way to do it. And hopefully their way of clearing this is by trading into it.
Do you see what must be done?
Wow. All right, well, they got through that. do not need more than the armor, than 2 armors, so we can draw a little. I would actually feel pretty in this game if I got Reno soon. Opponent's kind of running out of gas. But like, you know, the carriers haven't come down yet, so there's that. Oh, I'm out of coffee.
My pack will hunt you down.
The beauty of nature. Now is the time to act.
Oh, it has rush. I was like, why is that attacking me? But no. All right. This just clears. Wow. What do we have left? We have a dragon. And a murloc. Pretty good, actually. It's like perfect. Except I think we're just gonna get carriered right here, aren't we? There's no, like, they're not running it, right? Why wouldn't they run it? Yeah, they have it. Do they transform them? So confused. Why? Is it like showing me cards over here that have been transformed? Alright, so my first thought is if I find Reno, I'm pretty sure I win. But I can't play Reno and this, which is what I want to do. Oh, I can play this though. Oh. Was that my opponent's last big minion? Alright. Can't believe we outlasted an Astral Communion Warrior. Or Astral Communion Druid. But yeah, good for me. Hunter, huh? What's up with that? What's up with this Hunter? What's going on over there? Am I about to play some Hunter cards against us? Like that's legal?
Ah, I see you've brought guests.
Mm-hmm. They're not 40 health, which is crazy. Where are all the Renethals? Where have the Renethals go? Oh, they're in the quest line, huh? I don't know what to do with that information. Pretty sure we can beat quest line. Pretty sure. We'll see though. We got lots of armor. Normally the questline deck does just kind of fold to a little bit of armor, but we'll see what they do. Stupid. Well, regretting this timeline accelerator keep. Bird watching. Huh. Yeah, actually, okay, so the quest line in Wild, the first thing it ever did, and the strongest thing it ever did, was Odd Questline Hunter. And that was before Renathal came out. Ooh. Don't mind if I do. It's sad we'll never see that. So yeah, it was before Renathal came out, so it was just 30. But it was also like, we didn't have enough cards, right? Like, it had, I think, like 24 or 25 really strong cards, and then we had to run tradable minions because there was literally nothing else to run. They're like, it ran like 4 or 5 just like straight up tradables, whose whole purpose in the deck was just to be traded. And you so like you would run the Rustrot Viper, and I think some people ran it's like a butterfly that gives you a random spell or something. I forget, but so between Baku and Rustrot Viper and like whatever other beast was in there, maybe there was a second. Was there a second? Yeah, there was like a spider that was a hunter exclusive tradable, I think is what it was. But yes, you would run Master's Call with only beasts in your deck, so that you could at least, you know, draw 3 with your Master's Call and then trade away the thing. That was not the best version of it, just because maybe I wanted Shatter. I don't know. It wasn't the best version of it just because you really wanted Beardo, and you wouldn't think Beardo because the deck does what? Why? That's so funny. My armor's not going to matter against that.
I can't hear you.
What was I talking about? Oh yeah, okay. So Beardo does what the questline already does, but it does it so much faster. So all you would have to do is get the first stage done, and you draw Beardo, and suddenly you're doing a gajillion damage. But why does that have to be questline? Is it just because it's just because they want to have very few minions so that they could bird watch you for it consistently? Gosh, that's cute. I feel like I have seen that deck before, I just forgot about it.